fun. Wow, and it says I should be streaming. Excellent connection. Wow. It's a blank screen.
Stream or YouTube streaming?
Hold on. There you go. Yep, it's working. Wow. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna care if people are here. Is the music too loud? Sir, Kane.
Huh?
Is the music too loud on the stream? Are you watching?
I don't hear any music.
You don't hear
I'm
any
not
music?
watching.
Oh, fucking watch it. Hold on.
My YouTube hasn't even sent me a notification that you're live.
It hasn't? God damn it. See, that's the other thing. That's it. Let me talk about why I haven't been fucking streaming.
I'm refreshing my page now. I see nothing.
Nothing?
Only
My
one of
channel.
my people
Nope, I don't see anything either. What the
You're
fuck?
not even live.
I am live. It says
Also,
excellent
start the Discord
connection
stream
live.
So I can watch it.
Concurrent viewers 1. It's probably me. Why is it not?
Start the Discord screen so I can see it.
No.
Why?
'Cause I don't want that. Wait. Exit stream.
It's cool watching this live stream where you can't see anything and it doesn't say live. Are you still on?
Why is it? Yeah. Why is it not fucking live? God damn it. Oh, it's unlisted. Public.
Why? Why did you do that?
There you go. Now it should be up.
Why did you unlist?
There it is. It's up now. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. And of course you can't even fucking. Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't hear the music.
No, I mean like on the stream. Can they? I wonder.
Okay, check the. Concurrent viewers 1. Wow. Average watch time 31 seconds.
Do you ever like tell Austin like, yo, I'm
I posted on hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay. There is music. Wow. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be talking about what's it? Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Jesus, man. Jesus, man.
And we're going to do fucking tier list. So wow. Oh shit, you're not supposed to see that. There you go. Okay. So we're gonna start. Should we start with the Winter Soldier, or what should we start with?
What? What? You titled the stream Justice League. It says. So
okay, fine. We'll start with that.
Start with your overall opinions of the movie. You go first since it's your channel.
Hold on. This music's too much, too loud for me. Hold on. Turn this shit off. Okay. Wait. Streaming on PC is hard. There you go. Okay. Let me go to my notes. It was no, you start. I don't know how to do a podcast thing. How do you start?
I don't make podcasts. Alright, you go first. It's your channel. Say what you thought.
I wanted to be mean about the movie, but
the movie was good.
Obviously, the movie was really good. I'll say that, but I don't want to say great because I want to be mean to Zack Snyder fans.
Because his daughter died and he hates.
No.
Ghostly Grimace.
No.
Absolute menace. He hates on somebody for no reason.
It was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought the movie was gonna be I thought it was gonna be. It was just gonna be a pretty. It was either gonna be shit or it was gonna be a mediocre movie, and it was a really good movie. He directed
Batman v Superman, so you know.
It could have been really bad, and it wasn't bad, which is surprising. I don't know if I want to see him return though.
Who?
Zack Snyder?
No, he's not coming back. This was it. He's done.
Well, people on Twitter are like, "Well, I've been hearing some crazy stuff."
They're not doing that.
I've been hearing some crazy stuff from my sources.
Yeah, no. DC doesn't want nothing to do with him.
uh, regardless if he does get it, Cyborg isn't coming back. Superman may not be
Yeah,
coming
but at least
back.
he got this movie. It's just
Yeah,
sad the
he
general
was.
public will never see this movie.
Yeah,
That care.
it was a. Where did I put down for Cyborg? Well, there's the Nazi thing that we need to talk about. We'll
Yes,
save that.
that's cool.
So
Or just,
there was a lot more Cyborg,
which
and a
is
lot
good.
of and his scenes were good, which is surprising because I recently watched the other fucking Justice League, the
Theatrical cut.
Justice League, yeah,
The
and
Justice
it
League.
was his character. I didn't care about him,
He
and
just gets ripped in half at the end, and that's all I remember from that.
somehow Zack Snyder actually made me care about the characters. Speaking of, I got a question for you, Kane.
Yeah, go ahead.
I saw this because I was gonna put it on as like a joke and say that I slept to what is it? Zack Snyder's Justice League. I was gonna put it on as I went to sleep the first night it came out, just to talk shit and make people mad, but I didn't. But the little description says new villains, new story. Do you agree with that? It says that right on HBO Max.
New villains, new story. New story, 100%. Oh, definitely a new story.
I don't know if I agree with
Well,
new
not
story.
100, but I would say new story. I'm saying new story.
I think it's the same story, but it's like because people are like, well, it's not the same fucking story. Like on Twitter, they'll be like, it's not, like you don't fucking get it.
They're saying
It's a
the same
completely
movie.
different story.
How dare you call it the same movie?
But like after, like I said, after I watched it, though, right, it goes to the same part, so it's not like you're. Like, I'm not gonna say you're not missing anything, because you're missing a whole lot if you don't watch this movie.
Right. But if you don't want to, if you want to just stick with theatrical cut, God rest your soul, you can. But like, because some of the scenes, like the mother box when they revive Superman, that's
Yeah.
there, and some of the same lines are there. But I think the story is different overall. Like, there's an actual plot. There's not just Steppenwolf mother.
I think like the general plot is the same, but like the ways that people are going about it and the way that it's structured is different, that you could argue that it is a different story. But I think it's the same. I don't know. I still think it's the same story. It's just structured very differently. You could argue it's not.
But is it structured better? Would you argue?
Yes, it's structured way better because when we were watching it, like you said, like fucking, it was what is it? There was a moment where they were in the low sewer system, and I was like, he would have already gotten the fucking water mother box or whatever, the Atlantean one.
Oh yeah, in the theatrical cut, he would have then done
and
this
that
already.
everything kind of got done really quick, and it was kind of just every scene was
even
just
when
a whatever
Superman
scene.
Came back and pulled apart the boxes, that just took 2 seconds in the theatrical cut.
They didn't really dwell on like important moments in the theatrical cut, whereas every moment in this, they really, I don't know, they got to. It had meaning to it, I guess.
Positives about the movie: I liked Darkseid. Darkseid was epic. He looked good. He didn't do much, but he was there.
I put down every all the hype of the Darkseid scenes were earned. Damn.
Exactly.
That's exactly what
His
I wrote.
Voice, we got to see him. Although not Granny Goodness though. She was just there. I feel sorry for the actor.
I put down Granny Goodness is a fake CGI person. Lol. I don't think that she's a real person. Hold on.
Desaad, he got to speak more than she did. She was just there. He should have just been another parademon with him.
I don't think that this. Where is she? This woman right here, we see her walk and she looks CGI, and I don't think that that's a real person. I think that that's a fake AI generated person, because they didn't know they were gonna do Granny Goodness. They're like, shit.
Yeah, and Zack Snyder probably like, yeah, I want to do Granny Goodness. Let's do it.
Yeah. So, speaking of useless people. And we are going to be talking,
because there is some stuff I don't like in here.
We are going to be talking about spoilers, so be
Oh,
warned.
we already, yeah, we did that already.
Yeah. Uh, fucking Martian Manhunter.
Martian
I
Manhunter.
put
That
Martian Manhunter as useless, LMAO, and
I
he
knew he would just be for fan service and then disappear. Like he shows up. Oh yeah, Lois, the world needs you too. And then that's it. And then he shows up at the end. And that's it.
I don't I think that was kind of fucked up what he did, because he not only did he like play with Lois's emotions to like get her to do something, but he also like, I mean, it's not like she was doing anything bad, but like he like went into her own home as somebody close to her,
That she
and
trusts
he's
and that
like,
she wants to see.
yeah, and she's like, yeah, I knew him, I knew my son. And he's like, that's not your son. Like, what are you talking? You can't just like talk like that. That's kind of fucked up.
Right? And then he just goes, yeah, the
And then he
world needs you
dips,
too, Lois. It's like, what are you doing?
and then he dips for the rest of the movie for
And
no
then he
reason.
shows up at the end and just like, hey, Bruce, I'm gonna
And
leave again.
what's funny is how he basically asks to join the league, like, and he tries to do it like all cool and shit, and then Bruce is just like, yeah, sure, whatever, more
And then
the
he just
merrier.
leaves.
Yeah,
And he's like, all right, see you around. I guess I'll just stay here. Blah
like
blah
Bruce
blah.
didn't really give a shit. He's just like, okay, and
Okay, who the
that's
fuck are
cool,
you?
but
Why are you
like,
at my
who are
house?
you? He's like, I gotta go. You could call me the Martian Man. I wrote, some people call me the Martian Manhunter. Who? He did nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, they call me who? It's
He,
gone. Also, nobody knows who you are on this planet.
like, I don't think he did anything before. I don't even know his real story. I know his
He was
like
in Man of
civil,
Steel as the general, and that's all I remember.
but I mean like Martian Manhunter himself. Like his story is like,
His
I don't know.
family dies on Mars or something, and he comes to
Yeah,
Earth or something like that. But I don't even know how he interacts with the Justice League. They do it in the cartoon, I remember, but I
yeah.
don't
I know
remember
that
how it's
that's like
done.
the first episode of the
Right,
cartoon.
right,
Some
right.
like astronaut falls into the
But what
place. He's like,
Snyder did,
whew.
that wasn't really it. He was just a general. That he just does
Yeah,
nothing. Like in BVS, I'm gonna do nothing.
yeah. I
And this
don't
time,
think
I'm
that.
doing nothing.
I don't think he was even supposed to be, like, you brought it
No,
up.
no,
Like
this is for fan service.
it was just a theory, and then like Zack Snyder's like, oh yeah, yep, that
Yeah, that's definitely what I was
I
doing. Hell yeah.
of course. Does he
Yeah,
share a name with the
definitely what I was
Martian
doing.
Manhunter? Like, does the Martian Manhunter have like a human name?
Yeah, he
Is
has a
that
human name. His name is John something, like John Jones, but I forget. I think his
is
name's
that?
like Swanwick in what's that movie
Yeah,
called?
then
Man of
yeah, then
Steel.
that's complete bullshit.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's just made up. His name's like General Swanwick in Man of Steel, and in the comics, John Jones. So that's just a completely different thing.
yeah.
But that reminds me of what Arrow did with the Green Lantern. John Diggle is like, oh, maybe he's John Stewart.
I didn't even I
So Arrow just made him Green Lantern.
I didn't even know that that was a thing.
Yes, that's the last. Arrow's over, so that's the last thing they do. They have
The Green
Green Lantern
Lantern?
ring, and he picks it up. He picks it up. That's it.
Oh, wow.
But that was one of those. Maybe he might be
Yeah.
John Stewart, and CW's like, yeah, we thought of that the whole time. Yes, sir.
Uh.
Joker. He didn't even say
I
Feminist Society, or maybe I
Yeah,
wasn't
he
listening.
didn't
But
he didn't say it, and I already
that
knew
was just in
that.
the trailers.
I already knew that going into it. That was, they definitely did that just to bring more people to watch the movie. That's, I can tell that was like, it's like fucking, this is really weird. I don't know if you'll remember this, but did you watch Night
Go
at the
ahead.
Museum too?
I don't think I watched two.
Okay,
But
well,
why?
I remember as a kid, like, for some reason, me and my friends were all hyped for it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and in the trailers, they had Darth Vader,
What?
and he like yeah, because he's like in the there's like his suit in some of the museums in DC and shit. So he
Mm-hmm.
does like the force choking thing to like one
Mm-hmm.
of the, I don't know, historical people or whatever, and he
Mm-hmm.
like makes fun of it. And I remember seeing it in theaters, because I remember me and my
Mm-hmm.
friends would always try to quote that scene from the trailer, and then I saw it in
Mm-hmm.
theaters and he didn't do it. And we were like, why isn't it in the movie? And that's I know
Hey,
this is like a big weird reach, but that's exactly what this reminds me of. That's
hey,
like,
it's like Hulk in Infinity War in the trailer with him running. He just wasn't even
yeah,
Hulk in
yeah.
that movie. That's just bullshit. Like, nope.
Yeah, that I
That's just some trailer shit so people will watch it, I guess.
So
But
yeah,
it's like Trevor
movies a
thought
0 out of
Joker
10
Jared
now
Leto
because they
was
didn't
like
have that.
perfect. That's what Trevor thought. He thought Jared Leto would be the
No,
perfect Joker. He's glad he returned. You know,
no,
Bruce.
I said as we were watching, I was just like, before the nightmare scene turned up, I was like, yeah, I think he could be a really good Joker because he actually is insane in real life, but he doesn't. He's a really good actor. I don't know what happens when he gets on set of DC films. He must be possessed by some bullshit that, because he's doing some weird stuff on his islands or whatever. So maybe one of those spirits just come to
Yeah.
possess him or something,
With his cult.
and they fuck up his like acting skills because he doesn't know how to act when he gets on the set of
With
DC
his black
films.
teeth.
Speaking
Laughing
of
with Bruce.
first film on the tier list, Suicide Squad is going in F. Don't even watch it.
Wait. I wanna hold on. Wait. I wanna see this. How do I look at the stream thing?
Just look at the stream. They don't have all the
Alright.
movies on here, but
Alright, yeah, Suicide Squad. Wait, what are all the DCEU movies? There's only ever been them on. All the
there
DCEU movies, or
yeah, there's more. But what's it?
yeah, Suicide Squad's out of the trash.
Yeah, and he still doesn't know how to laugh. He still does like the squeaky door, the ah. Actually, my fucking hold on. Let me see if I can get my chair to do it. He does the. Of course, my fucking chair won't squeak. He squeaks like my chair. Yeah, like that. And then like Superman is showing up, and then he's acting like a fucking monkey. He goes like, whoo, 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 whoo.
And it's just like, why is he there? Like, what? Like, Batman's like, oh, we gotta go meet this guy. I'm gonna give you a Joker card. Truce. Like, why? What does this exist for?
He looks
like, yes, I'm glad we got to see him and Batman interact because that's a missed opportunity. But like, why?
Yeah, I don't.
And then Batman's like, I'm gonna fucking kill
Yeah,
you, but he
that
just doesn't.
I don't like that scene at all. I think that I don't understand why Snyder fans really like that shit, cuz that is always like the top, like, look at his suit, his nightmare suit or whatever. It's so fucking cool. But like I don't like it. It's stupid.
I don't mind.
He looks like a school shooter.
Anything. Well, I mean, Snyder's Batman might be.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, speaking of that, let's talk about the Bat
Tank. Okay, so like at the end of the film, this is another thing that they did for the fucking trailer, because I saw people on Twitter be like, "Oh, that's the Dark Knight Returns. Zack Snyder did it."
People with the tank.
But then it like. Batman is sitting there at the end of the film while Superman or Cyborg's dad or somebody's giving like an inspiring speech.
Right.
And an entire city block is just wiped out like it got fucking napalm strike. And Batman is sitting on top of his bat tank from the Dark Knight Returns with some dudes tied up in like front of the big LED lights, so they can't see. They're probably getting like skin cancer from that. And this, like, it's just like burning all around him.
It's just fucking in the background.
J.K. Simmons has the fucking bat signal on. He's probably like all pissed off. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Like, Bruce, what the fuck are you doing? Why is the city destroyed? And it just means nothing. He didn't even drive the tank or nothing. He just was standing on it. Like, oh, he's gonna like drive it to fight the mutant leader. Like, none of that shit happened. It was just a thing. And I can say the same about Deathstroke. Like, he didn't do nothing either. He left and was like, oh, Batman's Bruce Wayne. That doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to draw how fucking Joker looks with the herpy lips that he has.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back to this thing. But no, like, he had black teeth. Like, why?
Yeah, he had like gunk on his teeth and shit.
Yeah.
When I think of the Joker, I don't think of this. That's not what I think of. Why is it zooming in and shit? I don't know.
I just don't get, like, what was the point? Like, what's the point of these nightmare scenes? They're leading to nowhere.
That's another. Yeah, I don't get what he's trying to do with it, because I don't know
Like,
if
if
that's
that was
supposed to
Justice
be.
League 2, I guess, but it's like this movie didn't end with like the nightmare scene. Like that was just some random shit Bruce was dreaming about. Like that meant nothing.
Because I thought, like I told you this, I thought him like
Yeah,
the
Lois died,
Lois is the key or whatever.
and
When
you took her from me, and then he kills Batman.
I thought when Flash says Lois is the key, I thought he meant when Superman is getting revived.
Oh,
And and I
okay.
thought like,
And
oh
that's how
yeah, okay.
Batman knew to bring her there.
Yeah, and I thought that's how he knew to bring her there. But in this movie, which I kind of like that he didn't just like have her for some reason.
In a car.
Um he he doesn't bring her there. She just ends up there. So obviously that isn't, the key or whatever. So
Right.
I don't know what Flash is talking about. Does it have to do with the Flashpoint movie? Does it have to do with
Right, and
I don't
at
know.
least I like how Batman addressed that scene because in the original theatrical cut, he doesn't say anything. But I wish he would have said it like when he met Barry Allen, be like, "I saw you from the future, man. What was that about?"
Yeah.
Like he just is talking with Wonder Woman about it. Like, "Hey, yo, I saw Barry Allen one time. That was cool." It's like, what type of nightmares is this man having? Like, oh, he has like these vivid nightmares talking about murdering the
He
Joker.
talks
And, like,
about
these
Harley Quinn
new
dying, and
suits.
I can't imagine Margot Robbie. I can't imagine her Harley Quinn saying, let Joker die, and give him a slow, painful death. She doesn't. I don't think she really cares. She kind of got over that. The
No.
only way that I'd ever see
Joker,
Margot Robbie
baby.
saying that is if it was in something that she had no control over. I can't imagine her ever being fine with that unless it's some other director.
Yeah. And it's like, why is Joker still alive? Like, oh, you'll need me, but need me for what? Like, why? Why is Joker still alive? He doesn't have like a key to the city or some shit. He's just there.
Yeah, I don't know why Batman. Cause like
he gives him a Joker card, like that means shit. Like, oh, take this Bruce Wayne Joker card. What
Because
does
he's
that
saying
mean?
it's like a truce or something, but like
But why?
I
He could
thought
have been
I'm
killed
pretty
him.
sure the truce is already made because he's fucking traveling with Deathstroke and all of them.
Right.
Mara talks
But
shit
still,
about Bruce not understanding loss and who he ever loved when like that's literally who Batman is.
yeah, exactly. Just losing people. That's it. And they reference Robin, like,
Yeah, and
you're
they
right.
reference
Why?
Robin and
It's like, why hasn't Batman killed him yet? If he kills people after Joker killed Robin, they'd be the first person he kills.
yeah. I don't know. That's just how do you draw a gun?
An L
Okay, but like he had like an assault rifle.
and like an egg. I don't know, man. I went back to the stream. That's exactly what he looked like.
There you go.
Also, I just like how like the world is destroyed, but somehow Joker's still alive. The world could be just absolute
The only
shit.
thing
Like,
that I
half the
like
league's dead, but Joker's alive.
the only thing that I like I was talking to somebody about this on Twitter. They said this is like the most un-Joker thing I've ever seen, and I agree. The only thing that I like about it is that he has a bunch of
police stuff.
he has a bunch of like police badges like all in one place, which is something that he definitely would do.
Right.
But like
Right.
other than that, I don't get it.
I mean, I guess he would be sitting there like reveling in the chaos, but it's like I don't understand. Like this doesn't make any sense. Like this nightmare scene's going nowhere. Like why is Joker still alive? Why is he going with Deathstroke and Flash and Cyborg?
Because then and why is Superman
like,
evil?
This? Right. What is this?
And then yeah,
I don't, Robin, Bruce, your mommy, your daddy, Bruce. Just like, what is this? They tried to, like in Arkham Knight, like how Joker's and Batman had. They tried to do that, but in like live action. But it's like that's not it. You need me. Like they have some type of relationship. We've never seen their relationship.
Yeah,
in this universe.
I don't.
He killed Robin. And that's it.
Oh, somebody also said, let's go. I bookmarked some tweets for this as well because I just wanted to see what people were saying and if it held up. So I'm gonna look through them and read some of them out. Somebody last night said that Batman and Joker scene is better than the one in the Dark Knight.
I've seen that.
Which
What's
that's
wrong
not
with
true.
you?
Yeah, because even though they didn't get like to build a relationship in that movie, you could believe that they were people like that they were opposites. I can't believe that a fucking hold on.
It's just a lot of disbelief in that Batman. Like I can't believe that Batman would have a partner like Robin. I don't believe that.
Joker. I can't believe that this Joker has a relationship with fucking murdering, like killing evil Batman.
Right.
Cause he acts like he's like a gangster or a gangsta Joker.
Right. And it's like Batman and Joker like somewhere like the same age, but Joker just like this young dude with like tattoos while Batman's like 50 and dying. It's like, what is this? Why are they like so far apart in age?
Okay. So somebody says this is I guess I'll read out their name. Hannah Solik. The hashtag Snyder Cut follows the same basic story arc that you saw in 2017, but it is not the same movie. I agree with that.
I guess that's right.
To say that is incredibly reductive. It's a fascinating example of how different visions can completely change a film. Nuance and execution matter, y'all. I agree with that. I it's wild for me to only watch like the Joss Whedon one and then go from this, and it is a completely different movie. It's not
Mother.
It doesn't feel like, I don't know. I think
wait. Since we're talking, is it Justice League on your tier list? Throw that in the trash right away if you haven't already.
I'm not gonna throw it in the trash. Actually, I will put it.
Burn it.
A high D. It's like if
in the garbage.
It's like if the first Avengers film was like really mediocre. I don't think it's
I hate Justice League. I hate that movie.
I don't think it's a bad movie. It's not okay. I think it's a bad movie, but it's not the worst movie.
I do. I think it's the worst superhero movie I've ever seen. I haven't seen like
No. Thor: The Dark World. That
I haven't seen that, but I've seen the action scenes and they're good.
I guess.
I just can't. Like I'll watch Batman and Robin any day. I'll watch Batman v Superman. I'll watch whatever. I can't stand the theatrical cut of Justice League. It's literally the worst superhero movie I've ever seen.
I guess. I would say low
like, what is
tier.
Steppenwolf? How they disrespected Batman and anybody else in that movie. Superman. Like, the first thing you see in that movie is Henry Cavill's upper lip. Like, what is that?
I just realized, are people commenting?
I don't know. Only you could see.
Oh, Anthony commented.
What did he say?
He said, "Hello, everyone. What going on?" It says in the title. We're just talking. We're just talking.
Talking about Justice League.
This is the most like low effort stream, but whatever. I don't care.
Man.
I already said I'm not gonna stream for a while. That shit is too much work.
And not a lot of people watch.
Yeah, and not enough people fucking watch. So.
And then he said he might stream Among Us soon.
I did not say that.
He might stream Among Us.
Scott Mendelson, who apparently had some beef with Zack Snyder on Twitter, said, Justice League Snyder Cut is an assembly cut with finished effects. It's the same core movie we saw in 2017 with 2 hours of deleted scenes and some slightly altered versions of existing beats. 2 reasons to watch. The action climax is much better, and Cyborg gets the deserved spotlight. I disagree with most of what he just said, except for the good parts. I don't think saying it's just which is what I thought it would be. I thought it would just be like a movie with deleted scenes.
Right.
But like I said before, it
wasn't in that movie. Like, he's all over this one. He just wasn't in that movie. They mentioned his name once.
It was structured differently, and the way that I think they moved some scenes like around, like compared to the theatrical one. Like a scene that might be later in the movie is before a different scene,
probably,
and it is structured differently. Somebody also said, or a lot of people have been saying, this doesn't feel like a 4-hour movie. That is complete cap. This feels like a 4-hour
Yeah,
movie.
I'm sorry, sir.
This
It
was a
feels a little
commitment.
long.
It's not
Like,
too.
we're watching this at home, but in theaters, I probably wouldn't have lasted.
Yeah. It. I wouldn't say it's like a huge commitment. It's like, fuck, I gotta put aside like 4 hours. But like you can
Right.
feel like, oh damn,
It's a
we
little,
still haven't
it's a
gotten to
little
here.
long. Right, because in theatrical, it's like, oh, he been already had the 3 mother boxes here. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, he's still getting the 3 mother boxes, which is, good if that's what you wanted, but it's a little bit long. Endgame was long, but,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like that was
Somebody
long.
said
This movie,
Somebody said something funny. They said, you can't bitch and complain about this being a 4-hour movie because I know that y'all just watch trash, like 10 episodes of a trash show on Netflix or binge watch it waiting for it to get better, but you can't watch a 4-hour movie. So I agree with that. If you can sit through an entire season of like a show being like, well, maybe you'll get better at episode 10 and they're all like 1-hour
oh, yeah, I guess
episodes,
you're right.
then you can sit through this 4-hour movie because it's good.
Right.
I don't think there really was a bad part except for the ending. Honestly, I'm going to say this right now and it's going to piss a lot of people off. You can skip the fucking nightmare scene because I don't see the point in it. Especially if this universe doesn't come back, like, the Snyderverse, then no.
And I'm talking about when I say that in both movies, in BVS and in this movie, those scenes don't need to exist at all, unless it's a separate movie. Like a separate movie, that'd be cool.
Yeah, like
an
I'm fine with it
or something, but it's like no.
It's how I feel about Batman v Superman being a thing. I would be more fine with Batman v Superman being a thing if we already got like a better Batman versus Superman, and this Batman versus Superman that we got is like an alternate sort of timeline thing where it's like more fucked up or something. I don't know.
But it's like these nightmare scenes don't make sense. It's like Bruce is dreaming about these vivid nightmares that don't lead anywhere. I thought maybe the movie will, like, Darkseid would step out of the portal and then it just cuts to the nightmare scene and then it ends. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Somebody says, sounds like Zack Snyder's Justice League is fine but not worth watching. I thought I would agree with this. This is exactly the mindset I was going to have. I was like, yeah, this is going to be all right. It is worth it. Yeah, and like you've been saying, it is sad that a lot of people are just going to miss this and not watch it because it is worth watching.
Right, right. They're just going to remember that mother. That
especially like if you have nothing,
Darkseid.
If you have nothing to watch and you are one of those people, like I said before, that can like sit through 10 hours of a show waiting for it to get better, this is probably what you would want to watch. If you have HBO Max, there's no reason not to watch it.
Right. It's a good film. Like, that's the thing about 2017 Justice League. I think that's a horrible movie. Like, remove it being a DC movie, I think it's a terrible movie. That's not something you should just sit there and watch. Like, this is a good movie, and it's a good DC movie. 2017, that's just garbage. Justice League is just garbage.
I think that might be all the tweets. I thought, oh wait. Nope, never mind. Okay. The scene where they stare down Darkseid is nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's my favorite scene where Darkseid's staring at them through the boom tube. They're all looking at. That's my favorite scene in the movie. Darkseid looked amazing. I love the way Darkseid looked in this.
Superman's fights were done really well. I didn't like them at all in Justice League.
He wasn't.
And they were fighting like a team. It wasn't like they. Because I remember watching when I was rewatching Justice League, I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, isn't that like at the end they all work as a team? Isn't that like the whole thing that they're learning? Like they have to learn to work as a team, and then they don't.
Right.
They all get completely destroyed, and then Superman shows up and like solos.
This guy's still bothering you?
Yeah, he solos fucking Steppenwolf, and then that's it. And then they all stand on top of the thing with the weird flowers.
The flowers.
And the Russian family. Oh, that's another plus of this movie. There's no Russian family.
Yeah, that's just gone. Trevor kept saying, oh, we're going to... No, I knew we weren't going to see that. We better not have seen that shit. Oh, and The Flash. What do you want to talk about?
I was just about to say The Flash. I still don't like Ezra Miller. But
Right. I like him as like the Flash. As like
I've
Ariel, and that was cringe as hell.
he was a lot better than I was expecting, and than what it was, I guess, at the beginning of the movie. It kind of was I don't know,
Yes, when he's in like the scene with like the
annoying.
lady in like that dog place.
Yeah, but I think the longer the movie goes on, he grew on me and he gets better. And his little whatever the fuck he did, I guess he turned back time with the Speed Force.
Oh yeah. That's not really explained what the hell he did. I guess, yeah,
Whatever
maybe.
it was, I liked it. I couldn't hear what the fuck he was talking about because
Yeah,
we
he was
were
like, "Dad's
watching
mom, I'm a good boy."
we were watching or I had my headphones in the entire time, so I don't know most of the dialogue that was actually spoken in this film. If I'm being completely honest, but the fact that I still
Why?
liked it and enjoyed it is
Oh my
saying
god.
something. So um but yeah, that was a good scene. It
There
was
was no stupid scenes in this movie like in Justice League. Like, no, did Steve Trevor tell you that? Where like Wonder Woman just pushes Batman. Like stupid
there
scenes like that
wasn't any
wasn't there.
real like copying Marvel stuff in this.
Right.
It didn't feel like a Marvel movie. It really felt like it was its own thing. And what
Right. And
Zack
that's where
Snyder
DC
said is
does better when they try to be their own.
he wants it to be like a mythological sort of thing, and that's kind of what I
Right.
think of.
Notice we didn't see Joker with like the Jesus crown thing. That wasn't there. That was just
Yeah,
another message to
that
get
was
people to
just
watch it.
fucking Zack Snyder getting a hard on while he was filming. He's like,
And
"Hey,
Jared
Jared,
Leto,
Jared,
they
Jared, Jared,
both
Jared,
was
Jared,
doing it.
Jared, put on the crown of thorns. Do it. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look
And
great in the movie."
Jared was down for it. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm doing this, man.
And Zack's like, "Just fuck yeah, put on the crown." He's got issues. I don't know what his deal is with that type of shit, but
Yeah. Superman, when he comes back, he just goes and then just like at the song,
yeah,
it's like, yeah, he's
there
Jesus.
still was Jesus imagery.
Of course it is. There was a Man of Steel and
Yeah,
BVS when Superman dies, like there's crosses behind him.
like look, I get it, but like
Right.
you don't have to do it every movie. You can do
I
it
get Superman's a higher power, but it's like, really, what are we doing?
oh, the Flash's theme, if that's what it was during his little time travel or reversing time thing, that was a banger.
Oh
That was a really good song. That I
Right.
Woo!
But theme songs you didn't like. I did not like Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Theme
they
for
fucked
this
with
movie.
Wonder
I don't know what
Woman's
that was.
song. Speaking of Wonder Woman, B tier probably, maybe high
Oh,
A in some scenes, but or not high A, like A
we're doing
in
the
some
tier list.
scenes, but like B plus normally.
Oh yeah. I'd say B plus.
Batman versus Superman.
Batman v Superman. That has to
I
be in C class for me. There has some good scenes, but
It has, now that I have been preached to by Zack Snyder fans on what he's actually trying to do, which I don't think you should have to be explained by like 50 different fans. Maybe I'm just stupid, which is probably what they'll say. If like a Zack Snyder fan watched me saying this, they'd be like, "Well, you're just stupid. You don't understand."
you
Well, I
don't
don't
get Snyder's
understand.
vision.
I
Snyder
don't
had a whole
understand
universe.
because Batman has been like, every when you think about Batman and you before Zack Snyder's Justice League, you don't think of him fucking killing, right? You just think of him like, oh yeah, he doesn't kill people, he beats up people. But then
Yeah.
the first time in like a long, no, the first time that we get to see Batman versus Superman on film,
Right.
it's extreme versions of two characters, and I didn't like that, and that's why I don't like that movie.
Exactly. We got Jesus Superman over here. We got murdering Batman. It's like, what
Like
is
if he
this?
wanted to do that, just wait. Like you can still tell that story, just wait a while. I want like
Right. Like, there's no Batman movie to build this up. He just introduced here.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be the same Batman. Just like do a different, like do an Elseworld or some shit. I don't know. I just don't like that it had to be the first time that we get to see them actually fight on film. It was
Right.
a
It's this.
controversial film. Like he chose. It's like almost like he chose to make it that way. So I'm
Probably.
gonna fine. I'll put it very low C. I don't
It's
like that
definitely
movie.
above Justice League.
Yeah. Yeah, because I At least there's
You
like
know,
skill, I guess. In
you gotta switch Justice League and Suicide Squad. You
no,
gotta switch that
no,
around.
I can't. I can't.
You have to.
I can't.
You
I
have to.
I can
I
watch
can't stand
Suicide
Justice League.
here, there, but this movie is still worse. Is that fine?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Man of Steel. I don't remember much of this movie.
I've seen clips from Man of Steel recently. It's good, but I haven't like rewatched the full thing, so I put
Yeah.
it in A, maybe.
I'm gonna put it B.
I
I
mean,
don't
I really
really.
like General Zod. Like, I thought General Zod was an amazing villain.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I put it in A. It's not like S, maybe.
I think it's kind of just whatever for me. I don't. That's another like I. It's the same sort of problems I have with Batman versus Superman. It's like they do a lot of things that deviate from what I think of when I think of the character. And people, they always have a fucking explanation for things like, well, it's because it's his first time, trying to do this and all that. But like that doesn't mean he can't try to save people. Like he's just throwing fucking Zod through buildings like without any regard. And I get like it's like, oh, well, Zod is too powerful, so he couldn't, didn't have the chance to. Well, then just write it differently so he does. I don't like it.
That's always what you got to think of. It's like you guys are the writers. Just write it so he can.
Like it doesn't even seem like he really cares in the end. Because whenever, same within Batman versus Superman, like when the whole courthouse blows up.
I think that's worse. Like BVS makes his Superman worse. Like Man of Steel.
Yeah,
Is Man of Steel.
Man of Steel is way better with Superman.
Just throws his Superman like out the window. He's just like, oh, there's a scene where they're in that flood and he's just like hovering above them, like got the S painted on their house. That scene's so dumb.
I don't get it. Doesn't
that's Zack Snyder imagery of like, oh, look at the Superman, the God in the sky, he come to save us. And that's his thing with Lex Luthor too. Like, oh God, no God saved me.
Yeah, sometimes I think
I like this God.
Sometimes I think what is it? Lex Luthor. Sometimes I think that Lex Luthor is supposed to be like a write-in of Zack Snyder himself. In like some scenes, he's like, yeah, that's what I would say. Look at, it's like a god. He's like Jesus. The two gods battling it out. Like, shut up.
The red capes are coming. The red capes are coming. God's back in the sky.
Shazam S. S for ooh, can I? There you go.
Shazam S. I've only seen that once, and I haven't went back and seen it. I would have to say A for me. It's not S for me.
I think that Shazam is a better Superman movie than Superman, if you know what I mean. I think he acts more down to earth, which makes sense because he is a kid and all that, but I don't know. He seems more Superman than Superman. I don't know why.
Like he's like flying and like having fun with it more than Superman whoever was.
He smiles.
The flight scene he is, but like,
he smiles more than he fucking just frowns. And when Superman does smile, he smiles a lot in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it makes me smile. I fucking love seeing Henry Cavill being happy as a Superman instead of just looking around like, what do I do?
Oh shit, this courthouse blew up.
Yeah, Dad, what do I do? That's another fucking thing. I don't like his dad. His dad is stupid. No. He fucking runs.
I didn't want him to come back. And we were watching the movie. I'm like, Justice League. I'm like, yeah, no, don't bring his dad back. I don't want to see him again.
And then Aquaman, I'd say it's like right behind.
That for me, Aquaman is S for me. If we're going, like, I don't even think any of these movies are S category, but if we have to, I'd say Aquaman.
Yeah, I don't really think they're all S. I just think there needs to be. Yeah, I'm gonna put it A. Whatever. And then Birds of Prey.
I really like Aquaman. I like the costumes. I like the villains. I like Black Manta. I like Ocean Master. I like,
Yeah, it's a really fucking good looking movie. It's a very. I think that
but
out of all the
flaws that need to be, like, the random explosions that happen every 20 seconds. Yeah. The big words on the screen. Yeah.
But out of like all of the.
Theaters, it was just like, I'm talking boom explosion. Like, that was so dumb.
out of all of the movies that try to like be a comic book, like kind of like how Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and like I don't know, like the old Daredevil movie, like you can tell they're like trying
Or
to translate
1989
comic
Batman, like
book.
sort of
Yeah,
comic-y.
I think out of all of them, I think this one does it the best. Cause like Aquaman already is a really goofy character, like as a concept. Like he just talks to water and fish, and he does
Right,
all
right,
sorts
right.
of weird stuff. And this movie has all the weird visuals, but it doesn't. I think it takes itself seriously, but like not
There's
too
certain
much.
times it doesn't. Like I remember he's like, "Oh, why did we just pee on it?" Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Just
think
sometimes it doesn't work.
this is a very good like. I can rewatch it. I can put it on in the background. I can
Right,
pay
right. And
attention.
like
I
the
can do
scene where he
whatever.
gets his suit, like that's super cool when he comes
Yeah,
out of like the water.
yeah.
But
And then
it's like it's good, but like stuff like Thor Ragnarok, like that's better for me. Like I love that movie. I'd like I'd rather put
I
that one
don't
in the
I don't
background.
know. Like I really like Thor Ragnarok, but I could only watch that movie like 3 times and get tired
I
of
mean, I
it. Where
only ever really
this,
watched like
I could
clips,
keep
but like I
rewatching
still
it.
love the movie.
Yeah. And then Birds of Prey, I would still put a.
Ah, I forgot about that movie. Jesus
I
Christ.
actually really fucking love Birds of Prey. I rewatched it again, and I still think it holds up. And
Well, I
she should.
rewatched clips recently. I really like Black Mass. Like I
Yeah.
like Black Mass.
I
I
he
mean,
would have
he's a
been
little
a
bit
fucking
weird,
he's a
but
better Joker than Jared Leto. He actually
yes,
acts like
sir.
an insane like if they wanted to do insane serial killer, that is the guy that you would want to
Right,
do a
right, right.
Joker. Cuz he does it really well. He gets up in people's faces. He does like the sort of Jared Leto thing where like
The woo!
or not Jared Leto. He does the why can't I think of the fucking Heath Ledger. He kind of does like little speeches to people and he gets up in
Oh
their
yeah, yeah, yeah,
faces.
yeah.
Like he's menacing whereas like
R-E-N-Z-L. Woo! He says
uh
woo a lot though, but
Jared Leto, I can't take him seriously. Like
no.
Jared Leto, I could see losing in a
Perfect.
fight to somebody, and nobody would be afraid of him, and nobody would take him seriously. Whereas
Right.
like, um,
I can't even see him killing
you know,
Robin. Like, oh yeah, you little boy, did a good job with the crowbar, kid.
you'd be fucking. Where's the picture? You'd be making monkey noises. You go.
Look at this, Batman! I killed your son.
And then finally, Zack Snyder's Justice League.
That's S tier. Sorry, sir. For me, yes, sir.
Yeah, ah, I want to be really mad, or I want not mad. I want to be really mean, but I
Oh, it's a
can't.
shame movie. I'm just gonna. It's
Yeah,
average at best, you know.
it's not average at best. It is a really good movie, and if you do have HBO Max, or if you don't have HBO Max and you have the money to get it, why not fucking watch it? Because it is a good movie,
Right.
and it's a lot. After I, I know I keep on bringing up, I saw this on Twitter and all that, but I the night before Falcon and the Winter Soldier dropped, I basically I had a little tiny rant. I was like, fuck, like I can't watch any more of this comic book movie shit. Especially after the ending of WandaVision, which I think is
Yes,
shit.
yes. We talk about it in a second, but yes.
Yeah, I was like, it's all I said basically I think that the ending of Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to be just as bad. Because from
Probably.
what I could tell, it seems like they finalized all the scripts and like finished
Mhm.
recording and all that. They did that all before they could listen to criticism of WandaVision.
Mhm.
And the fact that all the showrunners and shit had to damage control, like be like,
Mhm.
yeah, you guys, some of you might be disappointed, but temper your expectations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, I'm thinking the same exact shit is gonna happen with this, but Zack Snyder's Justice League, it it is one of those movies that really does
Live
finally,
up
I
to
think
the
as
hype.
he's been wanting to do, it does break the mold of like typical uh superhero movies. Like this is an actual movie. This is
Mhm.
it is a film, I guess, is
Right.
what I'm trying to say. It's not just a whatever thing. He put
Mm.
a lot of time and a lot of soul into it.
And he's not getting even paid for this. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
had to
he
do
didn't
all this
even
for
get fucking
free.
paid for it. I completely forgot about that. He didn't get paid for it. He just did it.
Just
So
because
I
they let
gotta
him do it
say,
finally, so he did it.
it's gotta be an S, probably even above Shazam. So, yeah. Anything you want to
Anything else that
add
you
before we
remember?
move
Yeah, from
on
the movie. I
to?
didn't say anything else I can remember. I mean, there was no guy kicking oranges in the beginning, or no dude saying "I tried" after Superman died. There was none of that shit. Like Goofy got sweet and
There
shit.
was
Flash
the
didn't fall onto Wonder Woman's boobs. That didn't happen.
there was the cyborg Nazi thing.
Right. Like in the trailers, it shows Cyborg like going to this place. It has like a Gotham University flag, but in the movie, it's
It's
a
just
Nazi flag, and he's
Nazis.
like in a Nazi camp.
Yeah, I don't really understand why that was in the film, but whatever, I guess.
No. And then the weird the scene where Darkseid kills everyone, that was cool. Like the weird like nightmare
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. If they, I don't understand why they didn't just choose that as the nightmare scene. Like, cause
Yes, yeah, that.
that made sense. It was like Darkseid won. I don't understand why Superman. What happened to the Superman soldiers from
Oh
fucking
yeah, I
Batman
forgot
versus
about that. Like
Superman?
with the little things on their thing, and then they bow down. Like
They look
what was
like
that? Was
fucking
it like parodies?
Wolfenstein Nazis.
Right.
Which they look
I'm like, what was
cool,
that
but like,
about?
where did they
I
go
remember like
and
in the
why are they
trailers, like
there?
we're watching, like, oh, who are these soldiers? They're bending down to Superman. Like, what is this? It's like, what is it? It didn't mean anything. Like, what is this about?
Yeah. So yeah, that was our talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. And
Watch it.
now,
Go watch it. If you
yeah,
got
go
4 hours,
watch it.
even if you don't got four
Support
hours,
it.
get go
If you
watch it.
want it to come back, with the slightest chance that they will, which they probably won't,
They won't.
go watch it. Now
Actually,
on
Snyder's
to
done himself. Like, I don't
since
think he's coming back.
Kane didn't watch Superman Red Sun,
We'll talk about WandaVision.
uh, we'll talk about WandaVision and the Winter Soldier because I'm so fucking sick of I I really liked WandaVision when it came out, but now I fucking hate it just because of that ending. It's not.
Why?
It's see, this is the
All right,
worst
let's talk
part.
about the ending first, I guess.
Yeah, this is the worst part, is that if you don't like WandaVision, people are like, well, that's probably because you had like bad expectations for it, and you probably were
You
thinking
were
of all these
hyper. You
fan
had
theories.
theories that
I
didn't
didn't
come
give a
true. Blah, blah,
fuck
blah.
about the theories. I was like, maybe it could be this. Let's see how it plays out. And then it played out ass. It turned into fucking Dragon Ball Evolution
Yeah, they're
at the
just
end.
fighting in the sky. I thought that was pretty dumb. Like they're just throwing stuff in the sky, and like like and the kids are watching with Vision on the ground. I'm like, what are they doing?
I don't like the kids. The kids are annoying.
Ralph Boner.
The Ralph. See, I kind of figured out, like, yeah, that's probably not going to be actually him.
Yeah.
But they
You
could
know
have
where the
just
director
said,
he
like,
got that from? That inspiration for that like reveal.
where?
He got that from Iron Man 3. You know the Mandarin thing. He got his inspiration for
Oh,
the
so
reveal from
great.
that.
He got it from, like, the most
From the
hated part
worst shit
about that
people can't
movie.
stand.
Wow.
In Marvel.
Like, I didn't think it was gonna really be him. I didn't think it was gonna be Mephisto either. But like,
Mephisto.
but the fact that they built it up and there were people, being like, oh yeah, it's him, and then they're like, oh, there's a Mandalorian, Luke Skywalker type cameo at the end.
That just didn't happen.
That I think what she was talking about, because she said it like before the Quicksilver showed up, or quote unquote Quicksilver showed up.
Ralph Boner.
Yeah, and then people that's why I was confused, because like people are still speculating on who it could be. I'm pretty sure that's who she meant. But then the fact that it wasn't even like, it was like a big cameo when I saw it, I was like, oh shit.
Right, they're bringing this guy over. Okay, let's do something.
But then like after a while, like somebody brought up like it might not even be him, because that technically wouldn't even, I don't even know a way that they could find to make it make sense. Like, oh, the multiverse, but why would she be pulling from the multiverse, and why? I don't know.
But it's just like it, like remember Spider-Man Far From Home, Mysterio lied about the multiverse too. It's like,
yeah, true.
Are we ever gonna get the actual multiverse, or is it always gonna be a joke?
It just feels like a complete fucking tease and kind of a spit in the face. Because everybody knows that that's the best part of the fucking Fox X-Men. Everybody always talks
And
about
Wolverine.
like, man, like if there's one thing that's good about it, it's Wolverine and fucking Quicksilver. And then they just throw him away.
Threw it away. Threw that shit away.
Monica
Rambeau
like,
yeah, like
is
the sky beam, like it's so weird, the ending of WandaVision.
Yeah. Monica Rambeau is cool, but she didn't
really do much.
Yeah, it's like they gave her
she
powers.
Just like jumped in front of bullets and that was it.
Yeah, which like any other superhero could do that. Like there's so much fucking running in front of bullets. I'm sick of it. I hate it. It's too much. I think fucking Falcon did some shit like that with his wings in the.
Did he do something like that? I can't remember. I don't know.
Wonder Woman did it. Flash can do it. Superman can do it. Batman can fucking do it.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. The whole let's go bullets, so I'm invulnerable. I can catch the bullets. Blah, blah, blah. They go through me. There's so much bullets. Crap.
Yeah. Like I already said, the kids are annoying. The only fight that was really good, because it wasn't really a fight and it fit his character, was Vision against.
Oh yeah. In the library, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bit too preachy. Like it's like almost like pseudo intellectual sort of. I don't know. It's like
Theseus, blah, 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 blah.
It's like I feel like somebody would. I think I saw this on like once again Twitter. People were acting like they were like super smart because they heard something from a comic book movie, or like, oh, the ship of Theseus, like, shut up, like just because you heard something in this comic book movie and you can explain it the same way that they did doesn't make you smart. I'm not saying I'm smart, right? I'm just saying that shit pisses me off when like, oh yeah, I knew about that. The ship of
awesome theory. I'm glad Vision brought that up. Like, oh,
I can't say that word.
Also, I feel like the finale of WandaVision just kind of didn't fit the show. Like, oh, we're like building up to this, and just I fight Agatha, and that's it.
Yeah, it was a big mystery, and then it was just like it was Agatha, and I was like, okay,
right,
but why?
All right, now let me just take care of her, and then I'm the Scarlet Witch or something.
There was a lot of comic book mumbo jumbo. With the character from fucking Thor.
Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy. You could tell she had places to be, because they just fucking had her say one line and crash into the dude at the end, and then she left. They're like, oh, she left. Like she probably doesn't want to be here. Like, you mean she probably had a different contract with a different movie or show or something? The villain, the other villain other than Agnes, is the worst MCU villain ever.
Oh yeah, what's the Hayward?
I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. Like, what is his purpose? Like, gotta kill Wanda. We gotta kill her.
But like, what does it do?
And why do you want to kill Wanda? Like, it's like he had
I don't know.
It's like he had something personal against her or something.
People thought he would be Ultron. That kind of would have made more sense. Just being some random dude, just like, Wanda, blah, 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 blah. And then they leave him alive. But they kill good villains in the MCU, but this random a-hole is just left alive.
Agnes gets fucking probably a fate worse than death, and then everybody thinks it's okay, and everybody cheers for Wanda for condemning her to like a looping hell. Like, she doesn't get to be herself, and she probably is experiencing it all, because everybody else in the town is just like, when they get woken up, it's like they know what happened. It's not like, oh, where am I? It's like, please let me out. Let my son out of, or that fucking one lady, she's like, let my daughter out of the room, please.
Like, I just want to hold her.
You don't get to just leave after that.
Right? I thought that was really messed up when I was like, oh, okay, she's choking these people. It's like, you screwed these people.
I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand why people thought fucking Mr. Fantastic was gonna be in it.
Oh yeah, the aerospace engineer was gonna be Reed Richards.
And like, I don't understand why they think it's always gonna be John or whatever the fuck.
John Krasinski.
Yeah. Why do they all think it's gonna be him? Was it?
Because that's what the fan cast they want him to do, and I think
So
he
why
said he
the?
would do it, so he's doing it.
Oh, he said he would do it.
I think so. I think he said he would love to be in a superhero movie. Like I don't know
See,
if he
that's the
said
thing
Mr.
though. Like,
Fantastic, but
that's another thing that's been making me mad. All of these fucking actors, including Chris Evans, like he's like, oh, I want to come back as Captain America. Do you not understand, like, what a character arc is? Like, if your character is dead,
I
they
think
should.
He said he's not coming back, but I
No,
don't know.
but
Other people said
I'm
they
pretty
would.
sure he said like, yeah, I'd love to come back and like, do something. And it's like, no, don't come back. Like,
Wait, did you see what Kevin Feige said like yesterday?
yeah, he said he's not coming back.
Yeah, he's like, I usually don't say rumors, but he's not coming back. Don't expect him to come back.
And I'm glad because like characters like that's his arc. Him dying or not even dying, he gets to whatever he got to do, that's his arc, and it's a fucking beautiful arc. I don't want Tony to come back as an AI. It should be like
yeah, I don't want to see that.
There needs to be a sense of like finality, if that even is a word, in comic book movies, because that's the whole problem with comic books in general, is that characters, when they die now, they're gonna come back. It's like if a Batman dies, he's coming back. If Superman dies, he's coming back. If Tony Stark dies, he's coming back. Like, it goes on and on and on. If it's like some normal fucking random ass hero, they're not coming back. There's no way.
Quicksilver.
But that's the thing. They probably like. It's like they almost did bring him back. I'm like, please do not.
I thought they would bring him back like fully, and also Vision to an extent. Like White Vision's thing. I thought maybe he would stay dead.
I'm alright with Vision because I kind of thought he would come back as like the White Vision, because that's happened before in the comics, if I'm not mistaken. Because he is an AI, he is basically eternal, so he can't truly die. But
people who you want to come back don't come back. I want Ultron to come back. We'll never see him again.
If it's a robot, I'm okay with it. If it's like a living, breathing, like normal mortal human, do not bring them back. Unless you have like a really good reason for it. And if you do bring them back, they should probably end up dying at the end. Only bring them back for like a final goodbye.
I'd say if they're gonna bring them back, like flashback scenes, like I don't want new character scenes.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
Tony is back.
Like if they did bring back Captain America, and I would be all right, I guess, with the like a flashback. But even then,
but he
like,
can't be like the main character. Like, oh look, Cap's back.
Yeah.
Shield and everything. It's like, well, what's the point of killing him then?
Yeah, we got what we got, and that's kind of how you have to. That's how real life. That's how real life works. People die. You can't just. You don't just get to bring them back whenever you want to. It's just that.
Right. I mean, unless Marvel with the snap. Oh, they died. Let's bring them back.
Anyways, speaking of Captain America dying, because I don't want to fucking talk about WandaVision anymore. I'm just sick of that show. eight fucking weeks. I can't talk about it anymore. What is it?
Wait. What was your favorite episode? Like, not talking about the finale. Like,
the Halloween one, because that felt like a big climax sort of thing. Like,
I like the end of that one, like where she expands the hex and then just cuts off.
That's what I mean.
8. My favorite episode was episode 8, like the deep dive into her backstory or whatever.
I hate that. That's funny because I fucking hate that episode. I think that was just like big exposition mumbo jumbo. Not even it wasn't even that mumbo jumbo-y, but it was just like, okay, yep, cool. Like I had to wait a week to watch exposition. Great. And then it
is a lot of
they put
I just
fucking
like it for her backstory though.
Yeah, but they put fucking White. I didn't even know White Vision existed until like 2 days later. I'm like, what? There's an end credit scene? Because they didn't have any other end credit scenes, so they didn't say anything.
That was so random. Like, oh yeah, look at this after credit scene. It's like, why?
Yeah. So, like I said, done fucking talking about WandaVision.
He's gonna do a separate WandaVision stream where we just go into details about every single episode.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 1.
Episode 1.
Yep. I did notes better on this. I kind of like did it as the show was going on, which is easier because I was actually able to pause without having to sync up with you.
Right, right, right.
First thing that I that I put in was that the guy in the intro, the fucking frog jumping guy. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, Patrick the Leaper. That was
yes.
Him. The purple guy.
Okay, it was him.
The Winter Soldier. That was him. I pointed it out. My other friend didn't know that. Huh? Who's that? Yeah, that's the guy Cap fought in Winter Soldier, where he takes off his helmet and he like fights him or some shit. That was him.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I think that opening scene was pretty boring. Like it was a kind of, it wasn't a CGI like throwing energy and stuff, but it was still a CGI and like flying through the air. I said the soldier guy in the intro is weird. I don't understand what purpose he had.
Oh yeah, he's like in the Jeep, like Sam.
Yeah, like what the fuck is he doing? He's just like, oh yeah, I'm your boots on the ground for what?
Yeah, Sam.
And I didn't understand what he was doing with the whole like phone thing. I kind of understood, and then I'll get to my other note later for that.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that intro part was pretty whatever. I could just kind of look at my phone and still understand what was going on. However, after it, that like whole scene with what the fuck is the Falcon's real name? What is Anthony Mackie's? Sam
Wilson?
Sam.
Yeah.
The scene with him giving away the shield and talking to Rhodey, that was a really good scene. And that was
I love that scene. I'm glad Rhodey was there.
I like when these movies show, especially Marvel, since, they've built up more than like DC. I like when they get to talk to each other like real people. And both of those two talking, especially knowing the past that they've had, like one of them was on one side, one of them was on the other. And now they're kind of
killed him when he ducked with the vision beam thing.
Yeah, and there was like good tension, good emotion. It's like both of them were on the verge of crying. I might have been on the verge of crying. That was a really fucking good scene. And then, do you have anything to say about that?
I like the scene. I'm glad Rhodey was there because Spider-Man, whatever it's called, Far From Home, they just kind of threw him away. Oh, the world needs the next Iron Man. Like Rhodey's literally the Iron Man.
Yeah, right.
So I was just glad to see Rhodey come back.
And that's another thing. It's like I think that Rhodey was kind of salty. He's just like, I should what's it? Oh wait, who's all dead? Anthony, what are you talking about? You're still here? I didn't even know you're still here.
We're just rambling.
But what's it? I think that Rhodey was salty because he's probably thinking like, technically at some point he was the Iron Patriot, or he was a Captain America in a way, because he was the Iron Patriot and shit. So I'm starting to think like he wanted to be Captain America, and he thinks that he should take up the mantle in a way. Especially if Sam is kind of throwing it away. But Sam does have his reasons, and I like that he actually, I don't know, he gets a chance to explain
he's like, this belongs to somebody else, but it's like not me.
But yeah, I want to see more of those two, and I want to see them fucking like fight. I want to see them like box. Right back.
And the CGI suits, of course.
Yeah, great. The Bucky therapy scene was good. This is exactly what I wrote. The Bucky therapy scene was good, but what the fuck are those camera angles? Back the fuck up, bro. What were they doing, bro? Like,
bro, what?
I understand like a couple shots where they're like really close to them when they're like saying something emotional, but the entire time
it was like zoomed in on the
it was zoomed into their nose, eyes, and mouth at the same time. I don't even know how the fuck they pulled that off. Like, how close are they sitting to the camera? How far does that zoom in at that high quality?
It was a drone or something.
Like, what? What were they doing? It was like this close to their face, and it's like, I wanted to like the scene a lot more, but I can't because of that. It took all of that away, and I wanted to like turn away from it. Makes me uncomfortable getting that close to people's faces.
Right. Like, why are we on top of her nose? Like,
yeah.
But I like the reason he went to therapy, like the whole nightmare thing. That was
yeah,
cool.
that was cool.
Like, you see, the nightmares in this made sense than the other nightmares.
They're actually trying to tell a story.
Right.
I wrote Bucky's trying to cock block himself. He like during the bar thing, it's like he's like constantly like yeah. He says like some old boomer stuff. Which I actually wrote Bucky is a mega boomer. Which he is. He's like, yeah, I'm 104 years old. I'm like, yeah, you are.
100 something years old. Like, yeah, we see it.
And I didn't understand this scene with the fucking old dude where he's like, my son loves red mochi or red bean mochi. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then like Bucky's like freaking out. I'm like, are you good? Like, what's the matter?
And also, like, who is this dude that Bucky's chilling with? Like, this old dude.
But then I wrote, oh wait, Bucky killed that mochi like kid. What the fuck? No.
Yeah.
Because like it took me a second to realize it.
Plot twist.
I don't know. That's just like, why would Bucky instantly think? Because like the way that the dude explained it, he was like, oh yeah, like the cops.
Wrong place, wrong time.
I was thinking like, okay, so is he like a protester or something? I was like, I was wondering like, for some reason like my head went to like, I don't know, like Hong Kong or some shit. I'm like, is he like in Hong Kong and he get killed there or something? Like,
I thought he was trying to snap for some reason. Like, I thought like maybe he died. And
yeah, but then at the same time, like obviously everybody's back from the snap. Like nobody.
But yeah, but like, what if he came back and then just couldn't find his dad or something? I don't know, and just never found him again.
I don't know. That it was just really weird. But
it's like he goes to his apartment and it's just like, oh, that's the guy.
Yeah, but once I figured it out, I was like, oh, okay.
But it's kind of like coincidental. Like, oh, you're hanging out with this guy after you killed this.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Like, okay. Right.
Then I wrote, why don't the terrorist Pokemon go to the polls? Because they're all standing around with their fucking Pokemon Go terrorist app. And that's the first thing that popped into my mind. Oh
my god!
I think that
my friend said that they're playing Pokemon Go.
I don't like their like, I don't know, design, I guess. The whole hand thing. I think their name is fucking like stupid. Isn't the flag Smashers?
Yeah. Because there's a dude in the comics named Flash Smasher. It's just one dude, but in this show it's like a group.
Oh, okay. Why isn't it Flag Snatcher? How do you smash a flag?
Name. That's the comic name, Flash, and he carries around like a mace or something in the comics. Like he's like this dude that wears black and white or something.
It's weird. And then I said, nah, this soldier guy is cool. Because he, he was like actually fighting back, and then I wrote, and he got stomped.
I thought it was like, in GTA where like Trevor steps on like the dude's head. And, like,
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like that. I'm like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna die.
Alright, I'm like, oh, he's fucking dead. Like his brains is everywhere. He's dead.
I still don't understand why he's all buddy with like he's kind of a guy in the chair. Like he's kind of just a random person that is like, do you know fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop, right? Though he calls up like the fucking one Indian dude. He's like Blart, they are on the way to the airstrip. And I'm like, how the fuck does he know all this shit?
I forgot about that.
It's like some random dude that he knows once. It's the same situation here. It's just some random ass soldier.
Blart.
It's like, Blart, the robbers are on their way to the airstrip on I-94. Like, how do you know all this? You're just a random creep.
I forgot about Paul Blart. I haven't seen those movies in like years.
uh, but I still like the guy. It's just weird how their relationship started. I think it could have been written
Yeah.
better. Maybe he could have been the soldier that was saved or something.
Mhm.
I don't know. I still don't understand
Mhm.
why they were saving that soldier.
Yeah.
Uh,
What else you got in your notes?
I wrote racist bank.
Oh yeah.
um, but yeah, I thought I don't know. Like you pointed out earlier, it's kind of funny how they kind of confirmed that Tony doesn't pay them shit for being the Avengers. It's just
Right. He's
like,
like, did Stark pay you when he was around? No, he didn't. Like, what?
that's kind of fucked.
Then remember in Age of Ultron, he's like, I just paid for everything and designed everything and make
Yeah.
everyone look cooler. But then he doesn't pay for the stuff for them or just their suits or what?
Um, I don't get the whole boat situation. I don't know what they're trying to go for there. Maybe it's some sort of symbolism for like holding on to the
I think it
past or
is
some
like, oh,
shit.
this is our family boat. You can't steal this.
Yeah, I think it's like something about holding on to the past or letting it go or some shit like that.
Yeah, probably. Oh, dad died. Just let the boat die with him or
Yeah.
something.
Um, and
In
then
the
I guess
bank
the
scene, that
end.
guy's kind of weird. He's like, "Oh, you Falcon. Let me get a selfie.
Yeah.
You take your arms out." I'm like,
Yeah.
"What is this?"
Um, and then do you have anything else to say before I get to the ending scene?
What else happened in there? The bank manager. I found it interesting that his sister was like alive during the snap, and she had to like take care of
Yeah,
the her kids by herself.
I like how same with WandaVision. Actually, this is
Mhm.
a good thing in WandaVision. Surprise, surprise.
Mhm.
They I like how they actually treated the snap like it was a serious event that
Right. Because if
traumatized
you
a
watch
bunch of
Far From
people
Home, it's nothing.
instead of in Far From Home, where they make fun of kids being dusted and their parents, not seeing them for
Right.
years on end.
I got a
Um,
blip beard. Happy. Oh yeah, I grew this beard during the blip. It's my blip beard. Like, what is that stupid scene?
yeah, I don't like that at all.
Right.
Like
He's
it's
like, yeah, I'm
almost
raising
like
two kids by myself. It's like, yeah, it's more weight to that scene.
it's like on the same caliber as the fucking Quicksilver shit. It just seems disrespectful because like even for fans that was like an emotional moment, as if it was like
Mhm.
losing. And I know that's kind of ridiculous, like to hold on to something like that if it's
Mhm.
as if it's real. But for a lot of people, including myself, that was like a huge moment seeing all these characters just fucking die
Mhm.
and then like being brought back and like the way it was presented, and then it's just like
Mhm.
hee hee, it's a joke because we got a joke about Marvel things. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
I am calling it right now. Speaking of calling things, I have a thing to call at the end of this, and we'll see if I'm right. But
Go ahead.
um, fucking White Vision, right?
Mhm.
Who just flies off, or we don't even fucking know where he goes.
I am Vision.
Um, I'm calling right now in a future Avengers movie with Wanda and Vision in it.
Mhm.
They're gonna make a joke out of that, like them having to learn how to love each other again. Because you'd be like, "Well,
Oh,
I'm
probably.
technically not the real Vision. It's gonna be awkward,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
you're
gonna
gonna have
be
to learn to love me, Wanda.
yeah, and they're gonna make a joke out of it, even though it's a
Or I
really
feel like they
fucking.
might just like spray paint them back the original colors and just pretend it never happened.
I hope not, because like I was about to say, it's like extremely that is really fucked up. Like having to know that you're. It's kind of like the whole Steve Trevor thing, except there's no weird rapey shit in it. Um, having to love like your lover, but it's in a completely different body, but
Mhm.
it kind of is the same person, but it still isn't. That is some really fucked up shit to have to go through,
Mhm.
and I'm feel like they're just gonna make a joke out of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, and same thing with like Spider-Man 3. His identity got revealed. I feel like it's gonna be like a joke, like, haha, he's Spider-Man. Ha, bye bye, Peter Parker. Oh, it's like Flash. Oh, what's up, Dickwad? I mean, Spider Dickwad. Oh, like that's kind of why I'm not excited for that movie. Like,
Yeah,
man.
I it's very hard to be excited for Marvel stuff. No.
Yeah, remember Nick Fury with his eye getting scratched? Oh, we're gonna see how
Yeah.
he lost his cat.
I don't really mind too much about that, but like that adds on to problems, I
Yeah,
guess.
they're shitty. Oh, the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. Oh, Iron Man's gonna fight it. It's some dude.
All right.
Some dude.
Anything else before the final scene now?
What else did happen in Falcon and the Soldier? I don't know. I kind of expected him to meet up with Bucky in the first episode, but I
Yeah,
guess it's fine they didn't.
yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't, but
I guess
whatever.
they're building a story.
The thing is that they only have 6 episodes to do it, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of like that it's not rushed, I guess. It's not like,
Right.
I need to find Bucky, but I'm wondering how are
But it's
they.
like all the trailer scenes are like, whoa, we partners.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it would be in the first episode, like, you know, them working together.
I'm just wondering what situation he's gonna be in to be like, oh, I need Bucky. Like, why
Right.
Bucky? But yeah, and I knew this was gonna happen when fucking. I don't know what it is with Marvel and having old, white dudes who are like balding with beards being like bad guys. Cause I knew this guy
I
was a
thought that was
fucking bad guy.
Obadiah Stein. That dude, I was like, oh, that dude looks like Obadiah Stein.
Isn't that the Ironmonger or whatever?
Yeah. From Iron
Yes,
Man 1.
exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, oh great, another. What is it? Cosmonaut Variety Hour. He has a good name to call those. I can't remember what it is, but
I feel like I know what you're talking about too, but I don't
yeah.
know what it is.
But what's it like? I'm like, yeah, he's a bad guy, cause he's like, you made the right choice, and it's almost as if he's fucking winking into the camera, like, yeah, fuck you, I'm evil.
Yeah, I was like, this fool looks like Obadiah Stein. Like, he's dead. He's obviously not him. I'm like, why does he look like Obadiah Stein?
Yeah, and then fucking the U.S. agent shows up.
Right.
And even though this theory doesn't exactly make sense,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it has some weight, or they're related somehow. I
What,
think.
racist?
No, maybe, I don't know, but I think that the U.S. agent is probably connected to the Flag Smashers, or is one of them at least. Cause
Why do you say that?
Well, because the fucking Flag Smasher, he has some generic superhuman strength, super soldier bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy has to have the same sort of shit, or else he's not Captain America. Cause you can't just pick any normal military guy to be Captain America. They have to have the super
Serum.
yeah, the serum. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just assuming they're related in some way to one another.
That might be like a twist, like, oh, we was actually working with the. I feel like
Yeah,
he's kind of
that's
evil.
what I mean.
Like, that's why I can see, like, he's evil.
Oh, I know he's evil. I know fucking U.S. agent and the one dude that. Oh yeah, or what is it like? You left it in the right hands, or you made the right choice.
You made the right choice, Sam.
Yeah, there's some evil bullshit.
What do you think of his costume? Like, people think he looks weird. Like, he's supposed to look weird. It's supposed to be like a rip-off Captain America.
Yeah, he's not supposed to. He's supposed to be Walmart Captain America.
Right, or like with the stars and like I like how that looks. He's supposed to be like a rip-off Captain America.
It was either that or in the fucking comics he looks worse. He's just like Captain America except all the blue is black.
Like black or something. Like, yeah, like his suit's like black.
I was gonna say he's Black Captain America, but that's not.
That's what Falcon is.
Yeah.
Captain America.
But yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's like your new captain. Like, do they need a new captain? It's like, oh, this country needs somebody to represent them. It's like, why?
Yeah, like
Cap didn't even represent America. Like, when he was done, he like ripped up all of his stuff. So it's like.
But I don't understand is why the fuck didn't they do this during like Infinity War? In between Endgame, because they could have done it. It's not like.
Off and he threw away his helmet.
It's not like you need the shield to be Captain America. They just make a new one. Be like, yeah, that's Captain America. That's him.
Right.
He actually signed up with us. Like.
That would have been an interesting conflict. It's like, well, you're not clearly Captain America. We're gonna make this guy who is Captain America, like our Captain America. You gotta fight him or something like that.
I don't know. That's kind of a plot hole. but it's
Yeah,
whatever.
and it's just like, oh, the government, I mean, our country needs to be represented. It's like not really your country, like the whole world needs to be represented. Like we don't
Yeah,
really need Captain America right now,
yeah,
and
because
that's not
Captain
something that
America,
like the world would need.
yeah, that's why I think he's part of the fucking Flag Smashers, because I think the Flag Smashers are gonna end up being like, I don't know, like American terrorists to some degree or some shit. They're like
Now, that
trying to
probably
take
will
over
be.
the entire world while it's in still like a state of healing because they want to be
Yeah,
like a
what do
bigger
you think like the
superpower.
finale is gonna be? Like it's gonna be like that, like oh we're taking over the world and
Well,
they're all
actually,
over the world.
I don't know where the fuck is what is Baron Zemo? What is he gonna do? I
Oh, I
forgot
forgot
that
he's in
he's.
there
See, that's another.
with his purple mask.
I wanted him to have the purple mask, but he looks stupid. I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Like, I feel like if they would have done more purple, it would have looked fine. But it's kind of just the
Did you
purple
see his
mask.
mask theory, the Thanos thing?
No, what?
The theory that he has the mask to remind the Avengers of Thanos because you know it's purple. Thanos was purple. Like, haha, you guys failed. This is that guy.
Oh, I really hope that's not it. I mean, maybe. I guess that would kind of.
I feel like that's something Zemo would do. Like,
Yeah.
haha, you guys failed against this guy.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that's all right. But
And I feel like they're not gonna do that though, because you know it's one of those like WandaVision, the theories, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah. It's like, it's just gonna be a mask that he wears.
yeah. I think. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I wonder what is he doing in that show? Like his whole arc was like
I
separating the Avengers. It's like what is he? He's like superheroes should not exist. It's like
yeah, he kind of
we
got
did
his
this in
wish.
2016.
Like he got his wish of ending them. So
Right. So like, what is he? And like Cap and Iron Man are gone. So it's like, well, what are you doing now?
yeah. I'm still trying. Like, what the fuck are the other heroes doing? Like, can they? That's what I
I
don't
hate
understand.
that.
Can
That's why the
heroes?
cinematic universe is like, what are the other guys doing?
Can heroes be heroes now? Like, or is it still outlawed? Like,
I
are
think they
the
said the Sokovia Accords is still a thing.
okay? That's just weird then.
But it's like at the end of Far From Home, Spider-Man's like swinging through New York and nobody's stopping him. So is it a thing? Or
Yeah,
did he sign it? I don't
I
know.
don't think he signed.
The
I think it's
Sokovia
just
Accords
maybe
is
they
so
can't
weird.
catch him or some shit. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously they can. They have Shield. Does Shield even exist anymore? I don't
No,
get that.
Shield is gone. Shield is Hydra. They're gone.
So Shield is completely gone.
It's Sword now. They're the new Shield.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought there was Shield and Sword.
No,
I.
Shield is gone.
How long have they been gone? Have they been gone this entire time?
Yeah, they died after
What
the
the
Winter Soldier
fuck?
when they were Hydra. No, wait, they were in Age of Ultron. Like there was like one helicarrier and that was it.
Okay.
Like they died after that. There is no more
Huh.
Shield.
That's confusing.
It's like Nick Fury and he's with Maria Hill, but it's
Yeah.
like in Far From Home. Like are they Shield? I can't remember, but it's like
No,
Shield is gone. So it's like
actually
what are they again? I can't even remember.
I
Because
don't
they're
know.
scrolls, but like all
Yeah,
those
I don't
people
know
they're
if they
working with, is
said
it
what they said
Shield?
they were.
Right. It's like is it Shield? It's like Shield's gone. All that. What is all this?
I don't fucking know.
Because it was a point in the Winter Soldier like bringing down Shield as Hydra, but it's like
Yeah,
I don't know, man. So I guess Sword will be the new Shield. Because
maybe.
I think they go together in the comics, a
Yeah, they
sword and a
yeah,
shield.
they go together cuz like Shield is like defense like on
Right,
Earth,
right.
and then Sword is like intergalactic defense.
Right. Like sword and shield. But it's like, when you
Exactly.
watch WandaVision, like Sword has the thing set up.
Yeah,
It's not like
Sword is
Shield
doing
does,
shit on
so
Earth. So
right. So they're doing Shield's thing, so I guess Shield's gone and Sword is like taking over. I don't know, man.
also, I don't understand why did there just happen to be so many fucking Sword representatives in that one town? Because like I
I
thought there
don't
was gonna
know.
be some crazy stuff going on there of her, like maybe she brought those people to that town, but why did
Mm-hmm.
they just happen to be there in the town that she was gonna live in, that she planned like way in the future or
I
way in
don't
the
know.
past with like Vision?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Why are they there?
I don't know.
Like are they trying to imply that there's like, well, there's sleeper agents everywhere?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know. WandaVision is just weird, but like Falcon and the Soldier, like, do you think they're gonna have like a cameo or something? Like, do you think they're gonna bring like
Hope
I don't
not.
know Captain America from some other universe, like the '90s universe?
I hope not. I hope we can finally get a superhero thing where it's just them and we don't have to have some sort of bullshit cameo.
No, they already. I think Anthony Mackie said there's gonna be a cameo in here. Remember what Paul Bettany was like? Oh my God, there's an actor that we work, and it's just him, like White
yeah, it's
Vision. Like,
him.
there was no like, come on now. Like I get it was funny, but the thing is, he
Yeah.
kept hyping that up. Like he kept going and saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can't wait to work with." Like there was nothing there.
I don't know. The only person I can think of that's actually still around and probably won't be being bothered because he doesn't do anything is fucking Hulk. Actually, hold on a second. Why does if the Sokovia Accords does exist, why the fuck is there that deleted scene of Hulk going ding ding, coming down or whatever the fuck? And
Oh
he's just out.
yeah, with the
He's just
fire
out
thing
being a
with the
superhero
firefighters.
at a
I
normal
forgot
fighter.
about that.
Ugh.
I forgot about that.
It's like they don't know what they're doing.
Now that Hulk and Thor are back on Earth, like, are they part of that too? Because they weren't there to decide.
I
The
thought Thor
Sokovia
didn't Thor
Accords.
leave? He left with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. But like before then, like Infinity War.
Oh
like,
yeah.
The 23 days after they killed Thanos. I mean, whatever Thanos, we're looking for him. Like Thor was on Earth.
Can
So
they?
was he like illegal or?
Yeah. Can they? Can they just sign to be like, all right, I won't be a superhero anymore. Let me just live my life, or do they have to sign? Yeah, I'll be a
Well, I
government.
mean, yeah, because then Ross was like, if you don't sign, then you retire. But it's like,
Oh,
what are
okay.
y'all gonna do? Y'all the government. What the fuck y'all gonna do with these superpower individuals? Especially Thor, like and Hulk. Like, what are you gonna do to stop them? You clearly can't.
Yeah. And then there's when the fuck Shang-Chi is I'm saying Shang-Chi's getting delayed. That is getting delayed. There's no
Isn't it
fucking
already
way.
delayed?
There's no teaser images. There's no nothing.
The Lego
Eternals
sets got leaked. That's it.
What got leaked?
The Lego sets for Shang-Chi got
Oh,
leaked.
really?
That's it.
Let me see this shit.
Yeah. It's just like him chasing a car. That's it. And it's like I can't remember what they look like, but they got leaked. The Lego set. That's literally it. We don't know shit. Remember when Black Widow was gonna come out?
What the fuck?
What you found the
Dragons. Battle at the ancient village. What? Is this the fucking Eternals? This
the
movie
Eternal sets got leaked too, but Shang-Chi, they both got leaked in Lego sets. Lego does that.
Yeah, bro, I am not fucking with this Eternals movie.
No, I really could care less from that. I feel like it's gonna be like like the Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of people didn't know who they were before their movie, so
True, but
again, it's like I don't care about the Eternals, and I probably
at least with the Guardians of the Galaxy, I've heard of them. With Eternals, I barely even knew of their existence.
I don't even know who they are. I know that one dude that was in Guardians of the Galaxy that had the Power Stone and like destroyed that planet. That's it. But I don't know anything about the Eternals.
Hold on, Eternals. Have you seen the fucking? Here it is.
Their suits.
Have you seen this picture?
Hold on, let me go back to the stream.
This is an official fucking calendar.
Oh my! Yeah, I've seen their like. I don't care for this.
Graphic design is my passion. That's so shit. They just got fucking random like PNGs and badly painted them. Her fucking neck is all out of whack. Like, also their costumes suck.
Yep.
It's just like little lunar bullshit calendar things.
You see, like, I don't really care for Eternals. Like,
also, I'm not gonna care.
Like
there's no way I'm gonna care about every single one of how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Nuh-uh.
Yeah, right.
Not gonna give a shit.
What do they mean? I think people say Thanos might be like a young Thanos might be in. It's like I don't.
Wait, is it a prequel?
Yeah, apparently so. I don't know. Nobody knows.
Then I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I
I've heard it's a
really
prequel.
don't give a fuck if it's a
Like it's
prequel.
a prequel. Like it's supposed to take with like the origins of the
Yeah.
MCU like a long time ago.
Oh, why couldn't they just do a fucking? Actually, no. I know why they can't do a Nova movie because they killed the entire planet that Nova
Oh
lived on.
yeah, Xandar Thanos blew that up.
Oh, I don't know why they did that. Don't know why they killed
That's
all
good.
the Asgardians. It's like they writ Ed they wrote Endgame to be like the end of like
Mhm.
everything. But then
Right.
now they have other shit like Blade. I mean, that's cool and all, but like I
What is
don't
he doing?
I
He's
don't see
fighting
a
like
structure.
vampires.
I don't see a structure like how I did with
Right.
the other ones.
He's fighting vampires. Like, what does that have to do with anything? That's just random.
Also, like people who want Daredevil and all that, which I do, that's gonna
Mhm.
be really fucking hard now since the guy who's playing Blade is the guy that played I think it was
Oh, that's not
Cottonmouth.
canon. That's not canon. They're not
Okay,
doing that.
okay, but like if they want to, they're gonna have to figure out some weird bullshit. The
No,
only thing
they're just gonna recast.
the only thing that I care about is fucking the X-Men coming up and the Fantastic Four.
Deadpool
See,
or what?
no, like the X-Men themselves, like mutants.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I kind of don't
And
really care about
what is
them. I
it?
just want to see the Fantastic Four.
Who's the fucking guy that no, don't go to this.
Doctor Doom,
No,
Magneto,
yeah, I want Magneto to be played by
the same dude from the thing, Michael Fassbender.
no. I don't, somebody came up with a good point. They actually should be people of color because because
Because
if they do their normal origins, they would be looking like
hmm
who is that Prince dude? You know who I'm talking about, right? Is it Prince
I
Philip?
think so.
This fucking dude. If they
Hold
do
on.
the original origins, where like they're like World War II veterans or whatever, or like people from World War II, they'll be looking like this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no way I'm gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, Magneto when they look like this.
Yeah, but does
So
it slow down their aging or something, or what?
no,
Their
like
like
I don't want
aging
them to do
machines,
that.
or
What I think they should do, because X-Men is based on like the civil rights movement. Like that's kind of the
yeah.
they should just have it be that the what is it, Professor Xavier and what is it, Magneto, they grew up during
hmm
the civil rights movement or whatever. And
Oh,
then
that
they just
could
have
work.
them just be black. And then what is the fucking
Doctor Doom.
no. The guy that played Gus freaking this dude. What is his however the fuck you say his name.
Who?
Alum Giancarlo Esposito. He should be fucking Magneto. He
Oh
would be
yeah, I've seen
perfect.
people they want him. Some people want him as Doom though.
I don't want him as Doom because like I mean I could be fine with him as Doom. He would have a really fucking good voice for Doom. I just imagining
hmm
that his voice is Doom. Ooh! Um but I think he would be a better Magneto. And then the
hmm
guy who played what is it? John Wick hotel guy. Hotel guy. This guy, Lance Reddick. Lance Reddick is fucking Charles Xavier. Ooh,
Oh,
that would be
interesting.
good. That
They
would be
should get
so good.
Shaq to do it instead.
Shaq? No. I can't imagine fucking Shaquille O'Neal in like a plus size wheelchair. He would need they would need to make a special prop just for him. My
Yo,
god.
mutants. Yo, some mutants, yo.
No, I want fucking Lance Reddick as Charles Xavier. Cuz I can just
I
look at
feel
him.
like they
Look at
might
him
do
right here.
something like that though. Hold on, let me
What?
go back to the YouTube. I feel like they might make like some of the X-Men black. I don't think they'll make all of them, but I think they'll do something like
Yeah,
that.
like they don't need to make all of them. I just think that having those two like growing up and like maybe having like conflicting like ideologies about the whole civil rights movements, and then they find out that
Mm-hmm.
they're mutants somehow, and then like their bond like gets even more broken. I think that that could work.
It'll work. It'll
Um,
work. What about people like Wolverine and all the like? I want to see
well, I
Wolverine.
mean
It's like I don't
Wolverine.
really care.
Wolverine, it doesn't really matter because like he's been around since when the fuck ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's 100, 200 something years old, so it doesn't really matter what race or.
But it's like I don't really care to see him in the MCU. Oh, Wolverine! It's like well,
I
we've
want to
seen
see
him for
Wolverine.
20 years. I do, but I mean, I'm not rushing to come see him. Like, oh, we need to see him now. It's like we'll see him eventually. Like we
Yeah.
just had this
Yeah, I don't
movie
I don't need it to happen right now. I
because
think
people
they
thought he was gonna be an Endgame. Oh, Hugh Jackman in Endgame confirmed.
I think they wasted what is it? Tom Hardy. I think he
Yeah,
would be a really good Wolverine, but they kind of wasted him to play Venom.
Venom.
Not wasted, but like I
Yeah,
don't know. I just think there's
it's like how they
somebody.
had Willem Dafoe play the Aquaman's dude instead of Joker.
Yeah, I just think he would be a really good Wolverine because I've never seen Tom Hardy act bad, especially, and he's good at acting like the grizzly old guy,
Mm-hmm.
especially in Mad Max.
Do
So
you think he'll actually put on the actual costume in the MCU, or he just be
I
wearing
hope
black
so.
leather
That
again?
they had the perfect costume. The
I know in that after credit scene, he's like, "Yeah, I'm not putting this on." He just never puts it on, and that's
God,
it. And he's the perfect actor too. What's his name? And he just never puts it on.
where is it? This right here, and they make it a fucking joke.
Yep.
They were you couldn't escape the MCU jokes. Yeah, they should put. Yeah, give him this costume. I don't want it that comic booky, but like this was perfect.
No, but I think they should have just had the costume in like the Fox Universe, but without the helmet, maybe. I mean, they could have put the helmet there, but like they just
No,
had him
no,
wearing black
no.
leather, and that was it.
I need him to have the helmet.
No, I want the helmet, but it's like they wouldn't even go close to the costume.
Oh
They just
yeah,
had him wearing black
yeah
leather,
they
and that was it.
yeah they made every X-Men member wear black, which I understand. Like they're trying to make them like a team, but like just have them all wear yellow then.
Right, like they do in the comics, yellow and blue.
People say they want Hugh Jackman back. I'm pretty sure Hugh Jackman doesn't want to be back as Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's another
Yeah, no.
like people don't realize that these actors want to move on and they're not one fucking character.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like what's his face? He's like one of my favorite
Doctor
actors.
Doolittle, Robert Downey Jr.
That, but why can I
Chris
not think
Evans.
of the guy who plays fucking Han Solo? Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah,
Um
that guy.
he doesn't like being Han Solo. He thinks it's fucking stupid, and then whenever people see him like, oh, it's Han Solo, and he's like, yeah, Han Solo. Like, there's a interview of him where it's like, how did it feel putting on the costume of Han Solo again? Like, did you feel any
Mm-hmm.
emotion putting on? He's like, I didn't feel any emotion. I got paid. Like,
Oh yeah, I see that.
yeah.
Yeah, I got paid.
Like, I'm not saying that these characters or these actors don't give a shit about their roles, but they don't. A lot of them probably won't care to such a degree that fans will. Not all of them. Some
Yeah,
of them will,
of course.
but
It's like, yeah, I'm done with that. It's like same with Wolverine. He's played him for so long. It's like, yeah, I did that. I had that arc. Yeah,
the
done.
guy who plays the Punisher, he played Shane in The Walking Dead. In an interview, he's just like, I don't want people to look at me when I play a Punisher as Shane, as the Punisher. I want them to be like, yeah, that's the guy that played the Shane, and he is the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Acting is like, you're acting. You're not one person, or you're not the same
Yeah, it's like,
character.
what is Iron Man doing talking to animals? It's like that's a different. Yeah. He's Doctor Doolittle. Thor
Yeah,
is in Men in Black.
I don't really give a fuck about who the casting is for Fantastic Four. like
I
at
I just
all.
want to see. I don't really know anything about Fantastic Four, and I heard they have garbage movies, so I want to see them done
Have you
right.
not
That's all I
watched the
want to see.
Fantastic Four movies?
Nope. We could do that one day, but I
Thank
haven't seen any
God.
of those.
Oh, that wow. You're like one of the only people that's like still pure in this world. Be
I've
grateful
seen
for that.
clips, but I've never like actually watched any of I know about the 2015 one, how that was a disaster, but I've never watched
I
them.
didn't watch that one, but I didn't even like these movies as a kid. I hated them. Like I would just put them
Hmm.
on and I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch Fantastic Four." And then it was just
And
weird
obviously, I know that Captain America, Chris Evans was in the old ones, but I never like actually
and
watched them.
yeah, I you're still pure. So be thankful. I don't care who gets
Exactly.
casted. Just
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, the
just
John Krasinski guys, like, if people want it, sure, but I don't care.
just do a good story and that's it.
Mhm.
Like make people interested in the Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
I
whatever.
think that's what they should do if they're focusing on a new team. Like, people just want them to do the Avengers again. Like, oh, what's Avengers 5? Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, we're done with Avengers. Let it die.
Yeah, but yeah, that's I'm fucking tired. Uh, I need to. I have work tomorrow, and we're
Mhm.
basically done. So,
This has been a long time. Like, I got off work at 2 o'clock, and we've been going this ever since. So we're good.
please don't even say that. Just
That say
thinking
what?
about how much time it's been.
Look at the Discord card. It's 6 hours.
Ugh. Wait, shit. People aren't supposed to see that.
Did you end the stream yet?
No, no. So yeah. Thank.
Subscribe for the Among Us stream coming soon.
Thank you, nobody, for watching.
Anthony.
Thank you,
Anthony.
Anthony. I guess. Uh, he said, "Who's dead besides Captain America and Tony Stark?" Nobody. Oh, Black Widow.
I forgot about his death.
That really shows how excited I am for that movie. But yeah, thank you, nobody, for watching. This will be the
Anthony.
last stream for a long time. I
He's
still have
quitting streaming, guys.
no, I still have no fucking idea what I'm doing with March uh
30 something.
36, but I have an idea. Kane has given me an idea, so just be on the lookout for that. So yeah, that's it for a while now, and